Welcome back. That got weird, didn't it? That got kind of crazy last time. We got a little out of hand. Here we go. Got very out of hand last time. We're just gonna play. We're just gonna go for it. We could train up Eliza, you know. I know she exists just entirely to be, killed. But we could train her up. I can't be bothered killing all of the employees again. Especially now they actually give a boost to being in the facility. Like when they were just sort of standing around being pointless. I kind of didn't mind the idea of letting them die, but she should get a lot of XP from this. I'm hoping that bird thing was just caused by the birds all escaping. I'm hoping that was caused entirely by all three of them being escaped at the same time. I don't actually know. I have no idea what caused it, which is kind of a problem. Not knowing something like that is kind of an issue. Right, what do they all need? Blue, blue, blue. They all kind of need blue. Didn't I work out one of these is actually alright at blue? Yeah, didn't I work out one of these actually has an okay blue work? Is it this one? Why did I click everything except blue? Or was it this guy? I can't really remember. Oh wait, it was this thing. I remember now. It was this weird creepy thing, but it doesn't matter because again, as long as I'm zoomed out. I don't know why I keep sending people in to do purple work. The game has literally told me that purple is where they'll take the most damage today, and I'm just sending people in to do purple work out of blatant disregard for their safety. Right, so we go red. He is doing red. He does deal red damage, right? Oh no, he does black. Why do I think he dealt red? He'd be fine. This thing deals white damage. Why did I send Amber? I mean, admittedly, because of how much damage he takes, he'll get a lot of red experience for that, yeah. Because while this thing is annoying, obviously I'd never send one of them in to fight something like that. But it does mean that someone like Sancho can get like a good amount of XP from interacting with this. We need to start sending people into stuff. Ara needs more purple. Where the fuck is Ara? Oh, that's why he's going to dog. I meant to send him. Wait, was that not enough? Oh shit, no, we're 2 off. Oh crap. Well, 1 off actually. But it's still 1 off. Oh, it's because I need to want to be close. You go in here and do this. Right now we're against blue and purple. So we're on red and white. Let's keep sending Eliza in here to do this. Yeah, hope everyone's doing alright. Everyone who watches these. If you watch any of them and you're watching this one, thank you. I was about to say it's greatly appreciated. I mean, it is appreciated. I like the idea that people are watching these. But I mostly make these because by making them, it kind of forces me to play the game. I think I said early on that... Oh, why is this escaped? Wait, why the fuck did this just randomly escape? Oh, the Klipov meltdown that I just didn't pay attention to. Yeah, that'd do it. The Klipov meltdown I just fucking ignored and didn't do. I was so caught up with yapping. Yeah, anyway, for some reason, like, just talking while doing this makes this a lot better. Just like talking through what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And just kind of, you know, throwing this out there. Makes it feel more like it has a purpose. It also kind of forces me to do it. Like, there's been days where not that I've not wanted to play it, that makes it sound like I'm forcing myself to play this game. There's never been a day where I've played this game where I've been like, oh, for fuck's sake, can't believe I've got to go load up. Actually, that's not true, but there's not really been any days where I've been like, oh, for fuck's sake, I've got to do it. And like, I really, really don't want to do it. Like, there's been days where I've been like, you know, you might notice I've like pushed myself through a day. Oh, the bird made it out. But there's never been a day where I've been like, oh, I really actually don't want to play this game where I've played it. The days where it's been like that, I've just kind of, you know, not played it. This tends to be why there's gaps in the upload schedule. Is because sometimes I just don't want to play this game. Sometimes, you know, while while I enjoy playing it, and it's something, you know, some days I just can't be asked. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it here. Some days, you know, you just don't want to play a game like this. Or you get pulled away to play a game of Dota or something, you know. It's usually mostly the I don't want to play a game like this. It's usually mostly like I'll finish work for the day and be like, I could play some of this, or I could not. And not doing that today sounds more appealing. But then some days I'll play it and I'll just play it for hours. I'm hoping that'll be today. I'm genuinely like hoping that today's session is the last time I play this game. It would be quite nice, to be honest, for... Not as, again, like, the way I keep phrasing this, it makes it sound like I don't want to play this game. I was about to say, like, it'd be nice for today to be the last time I have to play this game, but what I mean is I've wanted to play Ruiner for a while, and, I've owned it for years at this point. It was actually the first... I was about to tell a lie. I was about to say, but I accidentally lied to you. I thought it was the first Project Moon game I played, but actually it isn't. This is the first Project Moon game I played, obviously. I say obviously, so that is obvious, but... yeah, this is the first Project Moon game I ever played. Didn't really like it. I liked the idea of it, like the concept. You know, like a lot of things in this game. I liked the concept of what was happening. But just couldn't get into it. It was far too difficult. And I kind of bounced off. And then, I don't know how. Oh, we'll deal with this. Yeah, I don't know how, but Ruiner came out and I saw it. And I heard some very, very good things about it. If the white one exists, we're going to prioritize the white one. Well, I say that. There'll only be one, right? And it is the white one. Okay. We need to be really fucking careful here. Fact. To the point where everyone go down here. Because essentially dealing with the white one here is going to require precision. It's weak against blue, white, and we're weak against white and black, right? So the issue here is going to be any white damage this thing deals is going to be like super fucking buffed. So essentially anything it hits is going to go insane very quickly. When it does the reflection, I need only people that can deal white or red or pale damage to be sort of near it. In fact, I wonder if there's anyone else I can send. Basically, I need someone with an insane amount of white resistance. She might do. And ideally, someone that does red damage. Because someone like Susan's probably alright. Barfy can go up. Yes, Summer would be perfect if you didn't have a white weapon. You know, these four can do it. Because this is the thing, like, this isn't too bad to suppress, right? The problem comes in when it drives everyone insane. And I'm then dealing with the insanity as well as the... It's like here, I need them to stop hitting her. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Vroom. Even these guys here are fucking... Holy fuck, it deals so much white damage. Oh shit, black damage is being enhanced. Ugh. I tell all of you to go and hide. Why is this thing escaped? I need you all to get out of there. I need somebody with good pale damage to go down there. Like Susan. Do we have anyone else with pale damage? I think it's pale and white damage. That's what I was worried about. Was that dealing way too much damage? What the fuck killed Hunter? Oh, this thing immediately escaped, and yeah, it deals... Oh, it's dealing pale damage. It's... yeah, wait, what the fuck? It's dealing pale damage. How the fuck is it dealing... Jesus Christ, this thing deals a lot of damage. Fucking hell, this thing deals a lot of damage. Okay, so we need to be very careful when fighting this thing, basically. Right. Holy shit. Okay, maybe we do need to clear out, maybe we just need to clear out all the people in the base, because like that doesn't happen if all the peons are dead, right? As much as it pains me to have to do it, not from like a moral perspective, just from a time perspective. This will be way easier if I don't have to deal with the things escaping. Which does suck, but I'm pretty sure there's a lower number of peons. Sorry, clerks in the base. Sorry, I didn't pay attention to this. Purple and white, okay. Yeah, there seems to be a lower number of them in the base than there has been previously. So I wonder if they reduced it, knowing that doing this with like escaping abnormalities would be a pain in the ass. Or like not having a way to mitigate them escaping, I guess, is the better way to think about it, right? Because it's not that... them escaping isn't necessarily the issue. The issue is mostly how bad it is the second, like, a lot of the ones that escape when, like, something dies, they tend to be the stronger ones. So, like, letting them also be the ones that are the most likely to escape is it's kind of a negative feedback loop in some ways, isn't it? But anyway, before we got distracted by the thing, thank you for watching. You know, it really means a lot. I think I was saying that my first thingy game. I don't remember where it was I found out about Library of Ruina, but I looked at the Steam page and thought it looked really cool. And then we're kind of where we are today because of that. I can't really tell you specifically why I thought it looked cool. I just did. And like I'd heard a lot of positive buzz about it. And then I looked at its Steam reviews and it had like one of the most, like, especially at the time, it had one of the highest like positive Steam review scores I'd like seen from a game that wasn't like a game I'd ever heard of. Like, it happens occasionally. You'll go to look at a game and you'll be like, I've literally never heard anyone talk about this game. And yet, it's like one of the best of voted games on Steam. A game like Dwarf Fortress, or like recently I've been playing a game called Ellen, like that, where they're just like, people that like them really fucking like them, and like they know they like them, and they ain't really asked whether or not you know that they like them and that this is a good, and like it's a good game. And they don't really, people that like them don't really give a shit. They're just like, ah, well, I like them. That's good enough for me. You're like, yeah, but what if you told other people that these games were good? What if people did know that these games were good and could just play them? I guess I can't just play them anyway, but... You know, like, it's hard to discover games like Ruiner and... games like Limbus as well. Right, this time I'm gonna actually remember to do this. Where is it? It's here. Oh, okay, well, no, we're not. We're not gonna bother. You know, games like Limbus is another game where, like... You know, it's very good. But, like, how do you find out it exists? I mean, I found out it existed because of the Enfield collab. Or, like... I mean, I knew it existed before that, but, like, I cared about it existing. Not the Enfield collab, I don't know. My brain's automatically rewired itself now, Enfield's out. Through the Arknights collab. But, like, Arknights is another good example where, like, I'd heard about it in passing, had no idea what kind of game it is. And now it's, like, one of my favorite games of all time. I play it every day, basically. Even if only for, you know, a few minutes, some days. And, like, you know, it'd probably make it into my top 10 games I've ever played. Probably. Maybe not. But, like, the only way I knew I started playing that was because I knew someone that played it. And, like, I'd heard about it before. I'd heard about it before from, like, the Trash Taste guys. Did I accidentally shoot Ishmael? No, I didn't. I sent Ishmael into there and then forgot to... watch it, because I'm a fucking idiot. Do I restart? Yeah, we restart. That was stupid. That was one of the dumbest deaths we've had. We're not... I was too busy yapping and not busy enough to concentrate on the game. I'm not having that. I'm not having that be a death. Mostly because, like, I'm gonna have to fight Gabura with lowered defenses, and that's gonna absolutely suck. We're gonna send Buffy in there. London, you're gonna go up there. Grab that. What was we against purple and white? Now that to do purple. And Amber in here to do purple. Keep sending Azuri, but like Amber actually needs to finish leveling her Prudence, so I may as well send her. While I'm... Oh, it's just so boring doing this, like... Those are like so antithetical to the way I've been playing the game. Which is the other annoying bit. Like, I've not been trying to kill off all the clerks. You know, in previous days. Because the game incentivizes you to keep them alive. Like, the game basically says, hey, if you keep them alive, you get a little fun bonus from each of your things that stacks up as the days go on. Because there's more and more clerks, so you get more and more bonuses for keeping them all alive. And it's like, oh, that's cool, isn't it? And then you get to this point and it's like, oh yeah, actually having them all alive is a massive liberty, because they'll all just fucking die and then everything will explode. It's like, oh cool. So I'll just stop doing that then. I'll just stop letting the employees stay alive for basically no reason. Like, there isn't a reason that I want them all dead. There's no, like, real gameplay to letting them all die. I mean, obviously there is gameplay, like it's a strategic decision I am making to ensure that, like, stuff doesn't go wrong. Like, you know, it's a gameplay decision I am making. So yes, actually I can say there's gameplay in it, but like, I'm basically sacrificing a system of the game to make sure that the day's easier, and like, that's not that fun, but I guess you could argue I've been doing that this entire game. That is also kind of the point of this game. I have kind of been doing that the entire game. I've been, like, you know, completing missions in ways that aren't necessarily how you're supposed to finish them. I've been... You know, I've been... just, like, making random guys that I just send in to die when I need to, like, you know, with Thingy down here. Like, she just exists so that I can send her in and not have to worry about Thingy, right? Like, she just goes in and does that. So I guess in a way, you know, I've been cheesing the game this entire time. But to have it be, like, built into the game for me to do it, just feels a little weird. I don't know. I don't think I explained that very well, but... Or maybe the takeaway from that whole thing is that I haven't been gaming the game quite as much as I should have been. Maybe that should be my takeaway from that. Not that the game has changed, but that it's showing me that I've not been playing it correctly this entire time. She makes that, right? Yeah, she makes that. Yeah, maybe secretly that's what it is. Maybe I've just not been playing this game correct. God, the Judgment Bird must be fucking annoying if you get it early on and you can't... It's like, I can afford to just let it hit my guys because it deals like 2 damage. But what if it was like actually damaging? I've not even been looking at this. White and purple. We need to go back to shooting people, I've just realised. I'm hoping it's not the white one again, because the white one was, like, horrible to deal with. Yeah, the white one was, like, awful to deal with, so I'm hoping it's not the white one. But then again, the black one's not as bad. The black one just kind of escapes, and the red one as well will be a massive problem I don't know how to deal with. I actually have no idea how we're gonna deal with it if it's the red one. It's gonna be the problem. Well, actually, it's... So, the thing is, the red one is, like, perfectly dealable with on a normal day, right? So, like, the red one, if it shows up, and it's not on red weakness, is fine. The issue comes in of... Well, to be fair, the game might be set up in a way where this is guaranteed, but if the red one shows up and it's red weakness, then we're just fucked. Like, the laser will just kill everyone. It deals too much damage. It'll just basically kill anyone in its path. And he literally spins around and cuts the entire facility. So it's like... If it's that, I actually don't know what I'll do. I'll probably have to try and get everyone in the same room and then hit them all with red bullets and hope that that's enough, I guess. It's kind of my only path forward here is to do that. So I guess that's what we'll have to do. But it's like, if it spawns and it's like changes to white, purple, as the colours I'm allowed to hit, well then it becomes easy all of a sudden, right? Doesn't it? Because all I have to do is send, like, or like I can just send everyone, right? This game has the thing that a lot of games like this have, where you have to, like, a lot of playing them is considering what you're gonna do and making plans for both the optimal and for the pessimistic outcome, I guess is the way to put it. Like, the optimal is it spawns the red one and it switches off red. The pessimistic one is it spawns the red one and it stays on red, right? Because all the others are horrible to deal with, but they're actually not that bad to deal with even if their colors are on the same things, right? It's not awful for me to try and deal with the black one if it's on black, because all I have to do is send all my people with really high black resistance and a weapon that isn't black into the room, or send literally everyone, and it tends to die quite quickly. Like, it's not the quickest thing in the world, but it does die. Like, it's not... And, like, the damage it deals is a lot, but only on, like, its actual heavy strike thing that it does. Outside of that, it doesn't deal that much damage, so it is kind of dealable with. So, like, it's on red. If when I find it, it's the red one, which it is, like, I actually don't know how I'm gonna deal with this. Because its thingy attack, its thingy attack will be dealing, like, an obscene amount of damage. I basically have to send somebody that can... I'm gonna basically have to send someone that can tank red damage. So it's gonna have to be, like, Ishmael. Well, Ishmael would be the optimal, because she's got the +3 to her red resist. But she actually can't go because of the thing. So ideally I'd send someone like Barfi, but I actually don't know if 4 is enough. But also, I don't think I have something that's got less than a 4 on red. Oh no, we got this, it's got 2. So that means we can send these 2, and they'll be okay. But then what I need to do is, like, the rest of the facility all need to go down here. Like, literally everyone else. I need to go down there. Then these 2. And then I need to hope that these 2 deal enough damage that they can kill it. Because I don't actually know that... I killed all the employees, right? Yeah. So... I mean, either option would be to send in the bunnies, but I don't really want to do that. Kind of want... sending them to be, like, the last resort. Yeah, see, so even with the fucking defenses in place, he still takes a shit ton of damage. But he's able to live it. Give them both the red shield. I mean, the other positive thing is the armor they have, like, makes them heal, right? It gives them a chance when they get hit to heal the damage dealt. Right, so all I need them to immediately do is go there. Then... Because I don't know that this beam goes cross thing. Okay, it does. No, I forgot to move Courtney. That's the price we're gonna have to pay. I forgot to move her. She's dead. Although, only just. Right, okay, it's good to know that that doesn't go cross-screen. Everyone go back to your nests. So then when it's on 5, it'll spawn 2 of them, right? Yeah, when it's on 5, it'll spawn 2 of them. Which will be a little bit of a pain in the ass to deal with. If I'm being honest. Yeah, if I'm being honest, dealing with that many... will be a bit painful. But... it's gotta be done, so... we just gotta keep sending people... Actually, just this would make the most sense to train. Oh shit, someone went in. Who the fuck went in? I assume, yeah, I assume someone that was nearby. This thing deals red damage. We may as well send someone. Oh no, so I kinda wanna play like zoomed out like this now. Send Alfie in. Okay, we need ideally somebody that deals white damage. Santa, actually. Yeah, we can just send. No, we can't. Send someone in here. We can send him in here. He deals white damage. And then, as usual, just send one of them in here. Is there one more having someone sent to it? Send someone over here. Alright, got meltdown, red and blue are weak. Not down here, not down here, not here, there's one here. Can send someone in. We can send someone from this department in. Send us Uri. And then this is fine. We can just leave this to expire, right? I mean, we could send someone in. Fuck it, Yuri, just go drink it. It's not gonna kill you. The first one never seems to kill anyone, so... Yeah, we've never had someone drink that kill them. Right, so we... Is there anyone who still needs white training? You need white training, and ideally I'd quite like for you to have this. This deals white damage, but is quite good at training purple. But they're all pretty good on purple, honestly. And Nicole, you can go in there. I don't really send Nicole places anymore. I noticed this, because she works over here. People in this department don't really get sent places, because they have the downside of both, you know, being near the bottom, so they have to, like, work in all the shit ones, but also, like, the stuff down here at this point I tend not to try and send people into. Because they're quite dangerous. Like, alongside them being all the way down here and it being kind of a pain in the ass to remember to send people into this shit. Oh fuck. It got someone else. Don't know who it got, but it got someone. Alright, red, purple and white. No, we don't want to send anyone. Nah. It's a good way to get your ass killed. Don't want to be dealing with this while. Right. Cursory scan, they're not down here. One of them will be down here somewhere, but one there. Oh, there is one there and one there. Right, what are we dealing with? We got white fixer. That. Wait, oh, the weaknesses have turned off. Right? Is that right? Oh, she's here. That's why the weaknesses all turned off. Okay. Okay, right, we need to... What I could do is I could get everyone through here and then seal her in here, right? Although she seems kind of happy to just sit here, so maybe realistically what we do... Yeah, it looks like if I don't send anyone down there... Yeah, it looks like as long as I don't send people down there, they're more than happy. Okay, very quickly, you go repress this. You go repress this. Just kind of indiscriminately firing into the middle of all these guys with SP bullets to make sure that they don't die. Sandra, why are you so... Oh, I see. You don't have very good armor. Okay, so I am a little worried. From what I remember about... No, don't you guys go back there. The way I fought Gabura last time was with SEAL Team 6, remember? You remember last time I beat Gabura by... I only sent my strongest people to go fight her. Now at the time those people were a lot stronger, I mean a lot weaker than they even are now. Right? So it does really become a question of, can those people just fucking kill it? Because I vaguely remember what it did. And like I say, at the time I was a lot weaker. There is technically nothing, right? If I just don't ever send them back in, there is nothing stopping me from just keep on going. But Tifereth's thing was to get to level 10, which means I'd have to do a Dusk thing. And I genuinely think doing a Dusk... a Dusk thingy is harder than what this is asking me to do, which is fight Kapora. I'm a little worried about the Judgment Bird deciding to walk into the room with Kapora. Right, half of you go to this side. Her HP seems a lot lower, to be fair, as well. And then you go live down here. So... she had this... she had 2 stages where... I can't really remember. She had this. I'd forgotten she had this move. So she's ending up here. So she had this move, then she had the thing where she, after this she pulls out the scythe and the sword. And she becomes incredibly, and then she gets like that thing at the end, but I think I can just counter the last phase by trapping her inside of a... Right, where's she ending up? She's ending up over here. I need you to not all pass through there, actually. Right, all of this route here is safe. Yes, that was it. She throws the lance, right? That was the dangerous part of this one, is she throws that fucking lance. Yeah, she's way weaker than she was when I fought her the first time. I know obviously at this point my not abnormalities, my like This is where she throws it, right? And it... What? Actually, I wonder if I send everyone down here apart from Yumi, because Yumi was doing fine. Oh, Yumi, don't go that way. Right, Yumi, I need you to go here as fast as possible. Fucking run. But God, it did that. Yeah, now it brings both of these out, right? And then... Wait, does this have 4 phases? Oh, it does have 4 phases. Fuck, I misremembered. It's got the blue slash it does with this. Right, and then it's got the black... It's got like the slam it does with the other weapon. So it does blue and black. So we need to send someone that can resist both of those. I mean, you can go join the rest of them down here now. Well, that bird was supposed to fucking send itself back. Anyone wearing the, like, really good armor should be fine at this, right? Where are they? Like, these guys should be good. The main issue is that she kind of resists blue damage, but... And black damage. I kind of want to send people to do white and red. I like London. London's perfect, actually. So now I just gotta wait ages for him to get here. Why do you have a thing above your head? Okay. Right, let's see how London fares in a 1v1. Okay, so while I don't really want her tanking that, she can. Oh my god, that was so much damage, what the fuck? London, get out of there. I don't have any more bullets. Oh fuck, I don't have any more bullets! Part of my strat last time was the fucking slowdown bullets. Bollocks. My entire strategy last time was the slowdown bullets, right? Fuck. It was such a massive part of my strategy and I didn't even think about it. Fuck. Right. She's fully healed now. I think my only option here is to hope that this is far enough. All their attacks taking charge time makes this incredibly easy, because you just can literally dodge them. Oh! Why did I deal black damage? That's not a black attack. Oh, no, 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 no. So she's ending up here. Because I vaguely remember she like dashed in a direction at someone, right? She targeted someone, dashed at him. And then at the end of the dash, did like a slash that did a shit ton of damage and did loads of damage to anyone caught in the way. Oh! Right, off you go to rest. Yeah, she does like the dash towards someone. And then when she reaches them, she deals like a big AoE slash. Now, what I ideally need to do then is spread them all out in here, right? So that I can see who it is she's aiming at when she starts aiming. Great thing is this is easier than doing her boss fight for the actual stage. The only difference is I had to do an entire stage beforehand, right? I guess I did make it harder. Because when I did this last time, all the clerks were alive, so I got all the bonuses. So stuff like healing was faster. I mean, like I say, also, there wasn't the stress of having to do this entire fucking thing all over again if this fails. I think it's very funny that the ID I'm using to beat her is using a weapon she uses while using the set of armor for the weapon that she is currently wielding. I mean, I guess that is just a side effect of her using most of the best shit in the game. But, like, it's just funny. The only problem is if she targets London. If she targets London with the attack, I actually don't know what to do. The only upside is London might just live it, right? It does a lot of damage, but London might live the attack. Right, where's she ending? You all need to get out of there. Anyone on this side needs to get in there. Anyone on this side needs to get in there. Where's she ending? That's the important bit. No portal here, no portal here. I don't see a portal there. No portal here. That's the portal she's going into. Where the fuck is she ending? Where she's ending is incredibly important. Has she not summoned all the portals yet? Is that why? Fuck, she's ending there. Okay, right. This is really bad. I'm shocked none of them died. Everyone's out of it, right? Yeah. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, where's it ending now? There. Right. Get him, guys. Just fucking kill her. Ooh, we got one death. Perfect. Well, not perfect. Obviously, perfect is no deaths, but... Oh, one death. Oh. Oh, be still, my beating heart. That is day 48 done. Yeah, that was so much easier than the alternative. The alternative obviously being
having to do the entire stage with her just stood there. Like, she wouldn't have done anything, right? She'd have just stood there doing absolutely nothing, which is very funny. I wonder if... I'm not looking forward to the next day. I'm not looking forward to day 49. Not being able to pause while fighting Binner. Although it turned off the defense resistance for this fight, so maybe... I guess we'll see, won't we? Anyway, yeah, see you tomorrow for the next one. Ugh. Almost there. Almost done. I don't even... I'm not even going to fathom to think about what day 50 is. Yeah, I can't even fathom what day 50 might be. Because I was thinking, like, if we can get through day 49, right? Can I just sacrifice everyone on day 49? Is day 50 going to be a real day? Anyway, we'll find out. See you soon. Bye.